Today's horror manga dub and narration is The Circus is Here by Junji Ito. Before we get started here, I just wanted to remind everyone about the free Discord Nitro giveaway. In order to be eligible, you must be subscribed to the channel and comment and like a video between the dates of March 21st to March 29th of 2022, so tomorrow is the last day. And the last step is to retweet the giveaway tweet on Twitter. Details in the description below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The circus is coming. The circus is coming. The circus is here. Hey, wait for me. Why on earth are you so slow, Hiroko? Don't you want to see the circus acts? Of course I wanna. Then be faster, I can't wait to see them. Oni-chan? You can take your own sweet time, I'm going first. She falls down on her knees and begins to cry while calling him stupid. The circus, the circus, the circus is here. In such a rural area at the ancient shrine. Surprisingly, there's actually a circus of that size here to perform. Besides, that girl might also. He begins to pant after running so ferociously. They arrive at the circus tent. Hey, come on in, little boy. The doors are about to close. And so, with a smile, he slowly enters. And so, he arrives inside the circus tent. There appears to be a lot of attendees to the circus. Heyo, Yoshiyuki, here, over here. Huh? Isn't that Koji? It would appear that the two boys calling out for him are his classmates or some sort of friends. Here they are, at the Papyrus Circus. A bunch of circus music and clapping begins to engage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Papyrus Circus. We shall travel to the wonderful dream world today. First up, our delightful clown acrobatics. Let's give them a hand. The clapping rages on. These three clowns will perform ball balancing. And so, the clowns balancing on the balls, something weird and nonchalant about them. Whoa, that's a clown. A real clown? This is my first time seeing one. They all begin to laugh and cheer. But their act, it's a little awkward, don't you think? Ha! His friend just laughs. And then, all of a sudden, one stumbles on the ball and falls down, bashing his head against the floor. There the clown lay, just fallen upon the ground, having fallen off his ball. The audience laughs. So funny, stand up, stand up. But was it really all just an act? Something to laugh over? The other clowns beckon him, but he doesn't stand back up. The audience is speechless until, "Hey, what are you waiting for? Drag him away," says the circus ringleader. Dragging the clown off the stage and out of the tent. Something just wasn't right here. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, what it was, but there's something unnatural, unnerving about this tent. This circus. And so the clowns make their exit, with nothing but silence, until perhaps he fell quite badly. Whoa, an accident right from the start. Oh, ho, ho, ho! It's time to switch the mood, dear guests. Next up, we have our circus pride, Leela, who is going to perform the amazing tightrope walking. A round of applause for her, everyone. Up above, about to perform the act, is a beautiful young lady, dressed in a tutu. I was right, it's her, said the boy. And there she is, with her eyes closed, slowly but surely tight-roping across that rope. I knew it. She is a member of the circus troupe. When I heard about the circus coming, I thought, just maybe. From then on, I would see this unfamiliar girl at the park often. She just stares into space, doing absolutely nothing at all. When that girl was there, everyone became quieter, because everyone was sneaking peeks of her. She was just that beautiful. After all, even I am taking a sneak peek right now. That pale skin, lightly tinted with pink, with a very pretty face. She must be only slightly older than us. I kept wondering where she came from. I bet Koji had the same thought as well. No, I'm sure the other boys also thought the same. Maybe they are just like me, coming here to find out too. Everyone knew she wasn't from this area, and we seemed to have been pulled here by her. She continued to tightrope. So, she really is from the circus. The girl successfully made it across the tightrope and signals the audience to give her a round of applause. They all clap and are marveled by her beauty. Next up, the thrilling performance of the stacked tightrope walking. Whoa, do you see that man's hands gripping on the pole? They're shivering. All of a sudden, one of the men trips and falls off the tightrope. The audience screams in terror. And all of the men plummet off the tightrope, falling to their doom. The audience screams in terror. This must be a joke, right? But the men just lay there. Hey, don't daze. Hurry, drag them out. And so, the clowns dragged them all off the stage. They can't live past that. That sounded so loud. Don't worry, everyone. Luckily, they only fell on the floor and not into the sea. Ha 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 ha. Or else they would have drowned and became shark feed. Chants the ringleader. But the audience looks terrified, and the beautiful young lady looks like she's about to cry. Meanwhile, outside of the circus tent, the little girl begins to cry. How do I go in? There is no entrance at all. Whatever, I'll just find a place to slip in. And so, she finds a place underneath the tent, pulls it up, and slowly moves her head under, until she sees a bunch of bloody and dead clowns just laying there on the floor. One of the performers begins to speak. Dead, just like that. A bunch of idiots, I say. It's only just the first day, too. I can't imagine what's going to happen in the future, says another performer. But if we made any careless moves, we could say hi to the hell, too. This is a weird circus after all, Joe-san. I know. I'm not going to be like these useless freaks. I am a professional. Unlike these idiots who are only after Layla. They pretend to know the circus acts and end up this sorry state. That's right, Joe-san. Layla belongs to you. A clown comes out of the circus tent. It's your turn, Joe. I know, dumb clown. Stop rushing. I'll show you the true skills of knife throwing. Quickly, put on your wig. Oh, do have mercy on me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sorry for the long wait. Here comes the knife-throwing Joe! Joe's knife-throwing skills is utterly spectacular, like nothing you've ever seen before. The audience begins to shiver. Look at this! His target is a beautiful blondie! And so, Joe holds a knife in his hand, proudly but surely, and fires that knife. It flings, just barely missing the young blonde lady. Joe continues to throw knife after knife until the lady has a complete outline of knives on the outside. Oh, wow, says the audience.
Huh. How's that, Chief? Aren't I the circus star?
But the ringleader does not seem to be impressed. Huh, you? The circus star?
What?
Keep throwing. The knives are not finished.
Damn you, stupid walrus. Open your goddamn eyes and watch.
And so, Joe holds the knife. He prepares to throw, and throwing the knife, it misses. It misses by a mile away, hitting a nearby pole up above. A man in the audience says,
"Oh golly, how did the knife end up there?" Impossible! This! Hey Joe-san.
Ho ho ho, you plan to be the circus star like this?
Damn it. Watch closely.
And so, Joe throws again, but this time, he stabs the blonde right in her neck.
Joe-san!
And there she lay, suspended against that board, knives all around her, with but a singular knife lodged in her throat. She begins to fall, falling face first to the ground, tumbling over and laying on her back.
Another one,
says the audience.
This one must be dead.
Stop daydreaming. Go drag him out of there. Hurry up. Joe, being the professional he is completely shocked. He is baffled by what has occurred. The men slowly drag off the fake blonde whose wig falls off. What are you still doing here, Joe? Your performance is over.
Wait a second. Give me another chance.
Oh, another chance? And so Joe tries to take control of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, knife-throwing Joe is going to perform a special act exclusively for all of you. Please do pay attention. This is the first time on Earth that anyone has ever attempted gravity theorem.
Oh? Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard Joe. He's going to perform the very first gravity theorem right this instant. A round of applause for him, please. Oh, what is Joe planning to do? Is he lying on the ground? What is up his sleeve? Joe grabs a knife in his hand and throws it upward. The knife flies up in the air, spinning about, spinning some more, until it falls down, right next to his head, just barely missing.
Whoa! Oh my god, he's tossing the knives in the air, and the target, it's himself. Even Newton would be surprised at this. At first it was an apple, now it's a knife. But can that fruit knife actually be used to cut apples?
And so, the knife spins about, falling down, and stabbing Joe right in his chest.
Ah!
He screams. Joe continues to scream some more, slowly bleeding out and reaching towards the ringleader. He coughs up some blood.
Another one. Can they stop messing around? What's wrong with this circus? We're not dreaming, are we?
Alright everyone, it's time for the fire breathing, also known as the T-Rex. After the ringleader announces this, 2 feet in sandals begin to walk out from the tent. There stands a bald man holding a torch. He flares the torch about with his arms, putting it in his mouth, and blowing out fire.
Yikes!
Screams the audience, until all of a sudden, the fire engulfs him. His body begins to become a human torch. The audience screams in terror at the ghastly sight.
Is it even possible for such a circus to exist? Falling from tightropes, dead from knife throwing, and this fire breather burning himself to death. Everything, it ends with tragedy. The latter human rocket had casualties too, due to an explosion of the rocket. The lion tamer was also eaten alive by the lion. We were entirely immobilized with horror.
Ladies and gentlemen, our performance will come to an end with our last final act, which is done by our gorgeous Leela and our most handsome member Mario. Trapeze!
I don't want this! She screams. The ringleader looks over, quite displeased. The audience gets a shiver. Mario, don't do it! You've been tricked by the chief. He isn't a human, but a death god. He reaps human souls. That demon is just making use of me to create these deaths. He'll die if you do this, Mario. Please come down. I beg you. I love you, Mario. Don't worry, Layla. I won't fail this. I will make this a success. Then become the circus star. When I do, I can propose to you properly. Mario, no! Ready, Layla?
And so, he begins to jump, flying across the trapeze. Until...
Mario, no!
And so, Mario falls to the ground, slamming his entire body against the floor. Layla screams in terror. The audience looks absolutely uncomfortable, stricken with terror. There lies Mario, fallen to the ground. The ringleader begins to cry. Oh dear guests, this is such a tragedy. At this moment, the Papyrus Circus is facing a crisis. Our talented members have passed on due to several consecutive accidents. All that is left is a useless clown with an old man like me, he continues to cry, and our pretty but heartbroken Layla. Please everyone, please have a heart and save us. Is there anyone from the crowd who is willing to join our circus troupe? We could use your power to rebuild the Papyrus Circus. He beckons the audience. Hear my call, audience. As long as you have talent, you can become part of us. If you become our circus star, you can take Layla as your bride.
What? Take that beauty as our bride? I'm in then. Me too.
How is it, anyone? Anyone volunteering? He continues to cry. Layla cries too.
Layla! 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 Says the clown. Come on down while the chief is distracted. It's no use. I can't escape from him. Hurry up! What are you doing? Come on down, says the clown. Didn't you say he's a demon? Then wouldn't you be trapped and used by the demon? You have to stop that. Come on down and escape with me.
But the ringleader notices. And so, the knife on the pole begins to come loose until it falls, falling down and stabbing the clown right in his chest. The clown falls over, falling to his death. The ringleader covers his face with a handkerchief. The audience looks in terror. God help us, says Layla. So what's your decision? Says the ringleader. The little girl begins to cry for her mom. The little girl's mother cannot understand why she's crying. Hiroko, you're back. Why are you crying? Huh? Where's your brother? Weren't you with him? Mommy, Oni-chan. He boarded the circus car and left. I don't know where it went. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to comment and tell me that you like this format so I know to keep making these type of videos. And don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.